Gonna get the day started with some coffee. Just walking down I think it's down the block. Yeah, it is actually an exact block to where I live here. And they got some pretty decent coffee though. Gotta support small businesses, man. Ever since I moved here, I hadn't had Starbucks in, I kid you not, in like a year and a half, because I found like a really good coffee shop by where I lived in Texas. I hadn't had the iced coffee from Starbucks in that long. And when I came here, I couldn't find a coffee shop right away that I liked. Just paying $6 for like iced milk water just didn't seem reasonable. So I'm glad I found a coffee shop that I really like though. Gotta hit the Birkenstocks. Gotta get me a new pair. I beat these to hell. Got it. Go reply to some emails, some possible work situations. So probably I'll finish this coffee and I'll go run or some shit. Still mildly awkward holding a camera and talking to you guys, but it's getting easier, so that's a plus. I got the mic on today because the video that I posted today, 52, the wind was a little bit annoying, so I'm sorry about that. I came to get my little walk going on. I almost did not want to come out, honestly. It's, but you gotta show up, you know what I'm saying? Forgot what video did I see it in? I think it was Casey Neistat, honestly. But it's just like, once you're in a roll, once you stop once, it's just down the drain. Because one day turns into 2 days, 3 days of not doing it, and then you get very comfortable not doing anything. And that's been me the last day. Thankfully, I had already recorded something prior to that. So this would be my 16th video out of 30. So just trying to keep it going to see, hopefully finish something, challenging myself actually. It's no clickbait. So whoever watches, you know, thanks for watching and stuff. Kind of keeps me going. But yeah, I'm back at the North Branch Trail, and it's kind of sunny, but kind of like overcast. I don't know if you guys been seeing the news, if you watch news. I don't really watch news. I just get my news off like Apple News and stuff. I don't know if you've seen, there's like a bunch of fires in Canada, and we're getting all the, well, in the beginning, Chicago got a bunch of smoke from those fires, so kind of sucked. And it wasn't as bad as a few years ago, but definitely it's kind of giving a weird, how do you call it? Smoke. And yeah, I don't know. I've been in Chicago in the US, for a total of 19 years. No. 18, 17 years. A long time. But I've luckily never seen this much like fires going on simultaneously. Just kind of tweaking me out. But It's a little bit strange. So, and also I came today too because I realized that I'm losing all of my, actually I lost all of my leg muscle. And I mean, I haven't really worked out in years, like lifting weights, doing squats. So I mean, it was bound to happen, especially getting a little bit older. Not working out those muscles definitely takes it away. And yeah, I've lost all my muscle, and I had pretty big legs, so. But also, a funny thing is, why is the job market so weird, bro? I applied to a job 2 months and a half ago. 2 months and a half ago? Is that how you say it? And while I was in Texas, and they hit me up that, fuck, sorry, it's a freaking fly, that if I wanted to come in for an interview, but I don't live in Texas anymore, and I don't really have a place to stay anymore, for me to go and go do that. So it would be nice if I got a little remote job, worked, because I really like where I lived. So I would like to go back. But I gotta get a few things straight out here. I've been taping an auto lately with this new environment that I'm in here, because it's not as sunny continuously, so I just can't stick the 32 on it. So I've just been doing auto, and then just do the D-log. Look, it's a little deer. Pretty cool, huh? Gotta love nature, man. I feel like I'm getting better on the talking to the camera and not really caring who's around. I mean, everyone's just passing by. But I still wear my sunglasses, and I put my AirPods on just to quiet down all the other senses while I'm talking to the camera. I love these little murals, but someone just fucking tagged all over them, which sucks. It's a funny thing too about being back in the same area that you grew up in. It's seeing people that probably don't remember you, but you remember them from school. It's pretty strange. Something I've been thinking about doing is I want to start a little clothing. I want to say a clothing company, but a seasonal piece drop, like a shirt, shorts, and a hat for athleisure, because that's what I like to wear. But not a full-fledged, clothing line, because I'm not really trying to spend so much money on the distribution, especially now with the tariffs. I have like no idea how to start. Some cool waves. I don't know if you see that little Bronco right there. I would love a car like that. But anyway, I've been looking on how to just start with the hats. I looked on Alibaba. Is it Alibaba? I don't know. I don't know how the whole shipping stuff here is going to affect the tariff prices. And I'm not trying to get messed up, messed up on the pricing for that. But it's something that I've been thinking about. I honestly don't want to keep working in tech anymore. It feels like a curse now with this whole like job hunting. So I just want to do something that brings me joy. Something that I've always loved is like clothing and like doing videos. I would love to do movies. I love photography. But I've always been bad at the whole business plan of the whole thing, you know. Also, one thing that I've been having an issue with is how to name these vlogs to the point where I'm just gonna start just posting them and just put like vlog 53, vlog 54. Sometimes it's hard to like come up with a little catchy SEO title. Because I mean, my thing is I've always, when it comes to art, the whole idea of making it into a money making thing kind of seemed like it would kill off the vibe of the art, you know? Trying to make it more than a fun artistic outlet would kind of ruin it for me. But then again, I also don't want to just create things into the ether, you know? Another thing too is just, I'm a firm believer, not believer, not Justin Bieber. Anyway, that whatever I do in life, if it's meant to be for me, it'll be for me. Especially if I do it out of love and I do it for fun. I shouldn't have to be chasing things that are not for me, you know? I feel like that's how it is with art and every other thing in my life, is that I've been very lucky that things find me. I don't have to chase for nothing, because I feel like if you chase for things, they're running away from you. You have to believe that the things that are for you and are meant for you are going to find themselves. It's like I have many analogies about life. And for me, how I see things is there's always going to be that perfect piece that fits into your puzzle. You shouldn't want to force things, you know. If things are not working out, find something else to do, man. Just let those things go. Let the past go. And always look forward. Because you always gotta invite things that are going to bring you positive things in life. I do admit though, I do let frustration turn into anger sometimes. And I still have to work on that because I've worked far too hard to not let anger dictate my life. And I feel like I'm going off the rails is what I'm trying to say. It's just, the main message is do not force things in life. And you should be able to have good enough pattern recognition that to see when certain things are not aligning, you know? Things that don't make sense, it's not because they don't make sense, it's because you're starting to notice that something is off, you know? So do not force them, just keep it moving. Easier said than done. I know. Letting go of things that don't bring you peace or that don't bring you any success, any growth. You know what I mean? Why keep on? I know there's an actual term for that. I just cannot seem to find the right words right now. I'm a little bit tired and I'm walking uphill. So, like I said before, I need a bike, especially when it comes to like work. I don't know, man. I just don't want to be stuck in a place for 30, 40, 50 years doing something I don't like or something I don't enjoy, because I do enjoy creating things, right? I do enjoy data. I don't know, I'm really weird when it comes to that, especially when it comes to like database management systems. That's like one of my favorite things to work on. So just trying to find what fits in for my life, like a Tetris thing. Another shitty thing is, I don't know if you see, I'm getting a big ass, like not even a pimple, it looks like a boil. This kind of pisses me off. I'm 31 years old, still getting spots. I remember when I was very like self-conscious when I was a young kid. I was 16. And I had really bad acne. And people used to like make fun of me for that. And I was very self-conscious about that. I started buying like, what's that thing? I think it was Proactive. I think so, yeah. Man, I didn't know it's supposed to like make your skin worse before it gets better. And it just made my skin horrible, man. I hated it so much. But yeah, I don't know if it's stress or because I've been eating a lot more like fried foods. My mom makes a lot of plantains because she knows that I love it. So, just been eating a lot of that. So I don't know if it's like perspirating through my body, which is not good. Should not be eating fried stuff, but it's so good. I had to force myself out of bed today so I could give you guys another little vlog. And it may seem like I am very critical about my own work, but that's just my nature. I never think I do a good job because I'm a perfectionist, especially when it comes to art. Like, nothing is ever gonna be like good enough. That's how I was when I used to paint. I used to take 2-3 weeks painting one piece with photography. I'm a little bit better now, especially with like the Fujifilm simulations, how I, tweak them to match like the exact film stock. I used AI for that, which again, it was a huge undertaking for me to create an entire program that gives me like fidelity simulations. I feel like the only thing that I don't really care about is these like how these videos turn out, because for me it's just like a journal and I'm like scribbling, so to speak. So, it's fun though. Like I look like Master Roshi from Dragon Ball Z. But you know what I mean. I'm not saying that I don't put effort into the videos. I'm more focused on the storytelling, if it makes sense. I think that's Air Korea. It's a blue plane, and I think it's a 787. Still, I think they're called the Starliners. I was in one of those, and it was on my trip when I first came to America. And yeah, it wasn't a pleasant flight. But anyway, I hope you guys have a good day, and see you guys on the next.